everyone, I'm Lynn Woodard here at LynnMade Studios. I've been sewing since I was a little girl, and one thing that I really like is when I find a tip or a trick that teaches me how to do the project simpler, quicker, or sometimes even better. So I'd like today to share one of those tips with you. It's how to make this 5-minute tissue holder. And I think this is a great stash buster too, simply because it doesn't take much fabric. So let me show you how. You put right sides together, matching your 5.5 inch sides, and sew a 1/4 inch seam. Then you will pull it down because it's the 5.5 and 7.5 side is so much bigger. You're going to pull that down and do another 1/4 inch seam, and that will bow a little bit, but that's okay. And then you've made it a circle like this. Then turn that inside out. Go over to your ironing board now. Put the outside of the fabric facing up, and then you just kind of rock it back and forth till you see those two edges, which are our contrast. You eyeball that until they look like they're even, and then press that really good. Then I want you to press it in half with right sides together so you get a middle crease line. And the reason we're doing this is so I want you to be able to fold over just a little bit past that crease line, even less than 1/8 of an inch on both sides. Okay, you know where that crease line is, and then you pin that. After you get that pinned on both edges, then you sew a 1/4 inch seam on the top one. Then before you do the second one, I want you to come back. This one will already be done. Come back and make sure this one is straight, because sometimes it will gap open, so make sure that's straight. And so you have 1/4 inch seam on both. Then it looks like this. Then go back with your pinking shears or a serger or even a zigzag stitch and finish off, trim those off and finish those off, so no raw edges. Then you get a turning tool, which I use my real expensive one, the chopstick, and get really sharp points. You're going to turn inside out here. We'll go back over the last time to the ironing board and push out these corners and give it a nice press. Now the reason that I want you to overlap those two ends is because when you get the tissue holder, you want it to be kind of tight and look very nice, but when you start pulling the tissues out, it tends to gap open, and so that helps that stay in better shape. Now I use the Kleenex brand, not because they're giving me any money for saying that, but because I like it. And so that fits this exact measurement. So try one. If you have a different brand, just try and see with a sample one first to see if you get the right, or if you have to change the dimensions if they're already the ones we need. Anyway, it's a perfect gift. I give them to my friends who are sick or someone having a tough day. I've given them to new moms, new brides, because those are happy tears. And this past winter I made quite a few for a couple of my friends, dear friends who passed away. And I wanted to give something to the family that just told them that I cared. I'm thinking of them. They're in my prayers and in my thoughts. So I think it's a perfect gift for a lot of reasons, and I hope you get to use it. Thanks for watching, and remember, do something that you love every day.